Hey everyone, welcome back. So there's a serious situation building right now, and it's something millions of Americans are scared about. The SNAP benefits, or food stamps, might not go out on November 1st if the government doesn't act fast. And this isn't just about money, it's about survival for families across the country who rely on these benefits to eat. Reports are now coming in that some people are saying if the food stamps stop, they'll have no choice but to steal food just to feed their families. It's heartbreaking, but it shows how desperate things are getting. Nobody wants to be in that position, but when you're hungry and your kids are hungry, people do what they have to do. The USDA has already sent out a message saying funds are running low. They've advised people to buy shelf-stable foods that can last longer, like canned items, rice, or pasta, instead of fresh produce that spoils quickly. That's because even if the government reopens today, there could still be delays of 2 to 3 weeks before the states actually receive and distribute the funds. Now, there's some confusion going around. Some people have been saying that stores won't accept EBT cards after November 1st, but that's not entirely true. Large retailers like Walmart, Kroger, and Target will still accept food stamps. The issue might come from smaller grocery stores that rely on quick reimbursement from the state. Those small stores might not be sure when they'll get paid, so they're hesitating, but the fear is spreading fast. People online are already talking about how they plan to handle it if the benefits don't arrive, and some of that talk involves taking food without paying. Of course, that kind of chaos would only make things worse. When theft rises, stores respond by increasing security, putting more items under lock and key, and raising prices to cover their losses. We've already seen this happen in cities over the last few years. Security guards are being added at store entrances. Walmart and Walgreens have started putting glass cases over basic products. It's sad that this is what things have come to, but that's the reality many stores are bracing for. If SNAP payments stop, some people are even trying to barter now. On Craigslist and Facebook Marketplace, people are offering things like old phones or car parts in exchange for food. That shows just how serious this situation is getting. When people start trading belongings just to eat, that's a sign the system is breaking down. And it's not just about food theft. If stores get looted or robbed, they might not restock right away. They'll be scared it'll happen again. That means even fewer options for people who are genuinely trying to buy groceries. The cycle just keeps getting worse. There's also a deeper conversation happening behind the scenes. Some lawmakers are now saying that maybe states should take over more responsibility for these programs instead of the federal government. But the problem is, not every state can afford to do that. And even if they could, it raises the question, why should states have to take on that burden if the federal government is supposed to handle it? Right now, over 40 million Americans rely on SNAP. If those benefits don't come in November, food banks are going to be overwhelmed. Shelves are already getting cleared out of cheaper items. And remember, we're heading into the holiday season. Families are trying to make ends meet, and now they might have to worry about not even being able to put food on the table. Some people are wondering if this whole situation could be used to shift long-term control of food assistance from the federal government to individual states. It's just speculation, but it's a discussion being had in certain circles. If that happens, it would completely change how food aid is handled in the US, and possibly make things even more uneven, depending on where you live. The truth is, we don't know exactly how this is going to play out, but one thing's for sure, people are scared, and that fear is turning into desperation. The government needs to step in fast before things get out of control. For now, the best advice is to stay calm, prepare smartly, and make sure your family has what it needs for the next few weeks. Avoid panic buying, but do stock up on essentials that can last. Hopefully, this situation gets resolved before November 1st, but if not, the impact is going to be huge. We'll keep following this story closely. As soon as more updates come out about SNAP benefits or any state-level actions, I'll bring you all the details. So make sure you're subscribed, stay safe, and take care of your loved ones. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.